The sector which feeds the people and considered the spine of the nation forecasts a dire scenario with the planting cycle underway and the reaping or harvest period up in the third quarter of the year. Hence, a Mayday call for government relief or aid in anticipation, a worst-case scenario instead, that could likely unfold as we hear the full story from our Luisa Erispe.
Rice production in the Philippines could be set for a sharp decline in the coming months. At a Senate committee hearing on agriculture, the Department of Agriculture or DA warned the harvests and planting cycles for May and June are already under severe pressure, driven by the surging costs of fuel and fertilizers. As a result, officials fear a worst-case scenario by August and September, a potential collapse in the national rice supply.
The minimum or the best case scenario is 20% reduction. That's the best case scenario. It can even go up to 50% decline in productivity because, you see, pag wala hong fertilizer, walang magagawa yung farmer. Kung hindi niya kayang bumili ng gasolina, wala siya magagawa, walang kalabaw eh. And so, the initial projection is about 20%. That's the minimum decline if we don't do anything.
It is not just farmers struggling. Small-scale fisher folks are also being driven ashore. According to the industry group SINAG, half of the country's small fishing boats have already ceased operations. The group is appealing for urgent government intervention, warning that the fishing industry could grind to a halt if fuel prices continue their upward trajectory.
Before yung third mega increase, 30% na hindi pumapalaot. We surveyed from Cavite, Bataan, Zambales, Pangasinan, 30% na hindi nangingisda. This week, because of the increase last Tuesday, almost 50%. Kaya ang sabi natin, while we do the math and we plan the intervention, real na yung problema ngayon.
In response, senators are demanding the state agencies guarantee the availability of emergency funds to assist farmers and fisherfolk nationwide. Concerns have been raised over the pace of the current aid rollout, with only a fraction of those on the eligibility list having received support. Senator Bam Aquino urged the government to stop searching for new funding sources and instead utilize the 200 billion pesos already earmarked for aid in the 2026 national budget.
In the 2026 budget, we have almost 200 billion pesos worth of ayuda. No? Laki po niyan. Kung i-add mo lahat ng ayuda programs, abot ka ng 200 billion. Hindi ho ba ngayon dapat yung panahon na gamitin yung perang yan? No? Ngayon po yung panahon para ilabas yung perang yan, matulungan natin itong mga kasama natin, mga kababayan natin na nagpapakain sa atin. Kung hindi natin gagamitin yan, posibleng mag-domino effect yan at mas marami sa 6 million yung matatamaan. Lahat ng tao matatamaan.
Furthermore, Senator Kiko Pangilinan suggested that 63 billion pesos from the Social Welfare Assistance Fund be repurposed. The argument is that by providing direct support to food producers now, the country can avoid potential food shocks and widespread hunger caused by diminishing supplies.
Pwede bang yung AIX maging sabihin na nating pondo para doon sa mapondohan yung inyong zero hunger program? In other words, you're putting, you already have that memorandum of agreement. You already have, you chair it, di ba? We are anticipating food shocks that might lead to hunger. You have the AIX budget. Is that possible that you dovetail your budget for AIX and address the zero hunger?
The Department of Social Welfare and Development, or DSWD, confirmed it will assess the legality of diverting social assistance funds to the agricultural sector. Meanwhile, the DA revealed it has surplus capital from the 2025 budget that could be realigned. This includes 8 billion pesos in the unobligated funds and a further 10 billion pesos originally intended for farm-to-market road projects.
Continuing appropriations, for one. We have continuing appropriations that were not used for 2025 so that we can use it for 2026. That amounts to around 8 billion unobligated. So that is free, that is free to be used. Only we have to go through the process of realigning them and all those things. We still have an unreleased appropriations of around 10 billion. for Farm to Market Road, which was not used by the DPWH in 2025.
Senators have reiterated that they stand ready to convene a special session to pass emergency legislation such as the proposed Bayanihan 3 bill should President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. request it.
I'm planning to file a bill, no, ito pong Fuel Crisis Immediate Relief and Responsive Bill. Parang similar, nabanggit po ko kanina, similar to Bayanihan Bill.
We strongly recommend that we use these budgets that are already allocated for the current crisis. Anyway, pagdating ng July, kung maibsan natin tong problemang to, we can allocate again kung kinakailangan. Pero right now, speed is really of the essence.
Luisa Erispe from the National TV Network for a new and better Philippines.